Hello, Stampers! Happy Wednesday! I'm just jumping on for your daily dose of stamping therapy during this crazy time that we're in. And today I have, as always, I have a ton of projects, but I'm so excited to feel like I'm actually getting through some of my stash of cards and things like that. You might hear Claire. She is up from her nap, and my husband is home. So we're all good there. So we are going to be stamping today. I don't have the sample for this card to show you what it looks like. So I'm just going to wing it from what I remember that it looks like. I do know that I need my triple... Where is my triple banner punch? Oh, it's over here. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I remember how this card looked like, and if not, that's okay. We'll make a whole new concept of what this card is going to look like. But I'm punching little banner strips in Night of Navy, and I'm also using Seaside Spray. And I have these ovals. And I think like the card, did it go sideways or did it go down? I think it went down. And it looked something like that. And had the greeting like down in the corner with a up in the clouds or above the clouds. And it had a hot air balloon in that oval, and then the greeting down at the bottom. I'm trying to think. I think I might actually put this as a happy birthday greeting. Because I feel like I've been making a lot of cards lately, and so my stash is getting full of like stuff. And I always know that I need birthday cards. And all of my clear blocks are over there, so hold on again. Okay, so I'm like working like 1,000,001 different angles of stuff, and so I have things spread out everywhere. So we're going to start with some Night of Navy, and I'm going to stamp that down in the corner of these 3 Seaside Spray card bases. So I'm just stamping that in Night of Navy down there on the bottom. A little tap, 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 and stamp. Voila. Okay, and then now I'm going to put on these banners, which I think this adhesive is almost out, and it is. And I have another one right here. The day I run out of adhesive, it's not going to be a good day. I also have this broken one that I've been trying to use up. I actually did a video that will go on my YouTube channel showing you how to deal with adhesive when it goofs up on you, because let's be honest, if it happens to me, I'm sure it happens to all of you guys. And you could always toss it, but if you wanted to get some use out of it and not waste it, then then check out that video and I will help you still get the adhesive out. So like I wouldn't do this for like a small little piece, but like since these banners are just like going along both ends of the banner, then it's easy to kind of do it. And so I do it for like big long strips like that. Okay. So now we're going to take this, and I don't know which, I think I'm going to do this one. And I'm just going to stamp the outline of the balloon. Hey Beth, how are you? I'm going to stamp the outline of the balloon in the dark Night of Navy. It really didn't need to go that high up, but it's okay. Then I'm going to stamp the inside piece that covers all over this one. I'm going to stamp that one in Seaside Spray, but I might actually stamp off once. Let's see what it looks like full strength and stamped off once. So full strength, stamped off once. I think I'm going to stamp off once. Yeah. I just think that lighter look looks a little bit better. Perfect. So there you have your little hot air balloon with stamped off once Seaside Spray. Let me tell you, you can get so many color variations out of one ink pad just by stamping it in full strength, stamped off once, stamped off twice, maybe stamped off 3 times, but probably not. Okay. I don't think I need that anymore then. But yeah, if you have, if you only have Night of Navy, look at those 2 color variations that I got. That's full strength Night of Navy, the outline. And then that's stamped off once Night of Navy. So you can see, Night of Navy is almost one that you could stamp 3 times and probably get away with it. And then you just get, Night of Navy. Oop. I was falling off of the edge of the... Oh, why am I inking it again? Full strength Night of Navy. And then stamped off once, stamped off twice. Look at those 3 shades. Here's full strength, stamped off once, stamped off twice. So you get 3 awesome shades of blue all from one ink pad. So the awesome thing about that is you don't have to get out as many ink pads, and the fact that you have options with your color and everything. Okay, so the little basket I actually think I'm going to do in a different color. I'm going to do it in brown, I think. How about some early espresso? I don't know, should the basket be right under? Hey, Terry. Or should it, hang a little bit? I feel like it should hang a little bit, but I also don't want it to look like it's just literally hanging off. Since there aren't any strings, that's okay. We're going to go with this. So our little balloons. I do kind of feel like it needs some clouds. So we're going to add in some clouds, at least to 1, and if I don't like it, then I won't do any more clouds. So I'm going to use this block, even though it's too small, but I'm only going to use 1 cloud. And I almost feel like I want to stamp off twice with Seaside Spray so that it's just this light background cloud. So we're going to do 1, 2, and then a little cloud. Oh yeah. See the little cloud back there? Perfect. Now I just need to remember to stamp off twice each time so I don't end up with some crazy clouds and some not so crazy clouds. And this one's going to be an upside down cloud because and then I think I'm going to do, this is my problem on why I use too many dimensionals, because I'm well, if I did one there, I need to do one there, and then there, and But yeah, the clouds are just that little subtle background. It also helps fill out the oval a little bit more. Like I stamped the balloon up high, but almost too high. That, you know, it's like there's not a lot of stuff. Oops, almost forgot to stamp off. That there's almost not anything down low to fill in that area. And then I need one more. Okay. See, like I'm telling you, I'm always thinking, if I put one there, then I need to put one there, and then there, and then there, and then I've covered the whole thing, and I just about forgot to stamp off so many times. This is the last one, so I got this. Perfect. There we go. Super cute. Okay, so now we just need to assemble these to our card fronts, and we're golden. I can always add an inside greeting too. This card doesn't have an inside snippet piece. I kind of feel like that's a new thing that I've started doing, and by new I mean like the past 6 months, but let me tell you, some of these card kits are a lot older than 6 months because I just haven't found the time to put them together. So, silver lining of the chaos that we're in, I now get to stamp with you guys and do some of these kits. And like I said, it's just like leftover kits from classes of mine where I just, you know, I have 3 or 4 left over. Like this one's 3, sometimes it's 5. But there's the finished card. I always look at these and think how gorgeous they are and how I want to do them in another color. Like, I think this one would look gorgeous in like a red or an orange. So I want you guys to do it in red and orange and show me what it looks like. Because I'm probably not going to recut and do it because I already have a ton of kits that I should be doing. But I guess that's crafter's problem. Not enough hours in the day. I took the sticky off both sides. I also got my paper pumpkin in the mail yesterday, and I opened it this morning. I did the unboxing and reveal of that on my YouTube channel, laurastamppad.com, so you guys can check that out. But it is a super fabulous kit. If I don't get to it today, which to be honest, I probably won't, in the time frame that I have, and I want to do this other set of cards too, then I definitely will probably, well, there's no definitely. I'm hoping to do it though, like maybe tomorrow. So stay tuned and get your paper pumpkin kit out, and we can do it tomorrow. We can do it together, hopefully tomorrow. So anyway, there's the finished card. Super cute, fairly basic and simple. Good masculine card. Okay, so now we're moving on to this set. There's quite a few in this one, it feels like. These are still in their envelopes, but I've already done a portion of it. And this one I don't have the sample of either, so I'm winging it. But it's going to look something, well, we're just going to put together the first one. So this goes centered on the bottom, and our ribbon goes across, which I probably should have put on after I stamped the greeting. So it's going to look like that. Hey, Valerie. It's going to look something like that with a greeting on the top. I did pull out this greeting. I think I'm going to actually do the thank you. Real nice, long, kind of scrolly. Here. And I'm going to ink this one up in Rococo Rose, which is one of the in colors. So I'm just inking it up. This greeting is from, this stamp set is amazing. It's called Kindness and Compassion. Yeah, Kindness and Compassion. So it's got a lot of great elegant greetings. It's got that nice scroll to it. It also has a lot of sympathy greetings, and those are definitely cards that I don't know what to say. So I usually like to find a good greeting to stamp so that I don't have to write as much, because those are difficult cards. But as I stated yesterday, a lot of times I like to do thinking of you cards rather than specific sympathy, so that I can use the thinking of you for a lot of different occasions. But I still, like here and there, I'll do thinking of you and then still do like more of a sympathy as well. Oh, how cute! That's awesome. And if you're a wine drinker, now's definitely a time that you're probably drinking wine. I'm not a wine drinker, but can't survive without my Coke Zero. So while everybody else was stocking up on toilet paper, I thought, heck, we have lots of options at home for toilet paper, but not a lot for caffeine. So it was a gift for a friend. Oh, how sweet of you. You're amazing. But yeah, like there's paper towels, Kleenexes. There's a lot of things that I can use in place of toilet paper. But there's nothing magical at home that can replace my caffeine. So I needed to make sure that we stocked up on that. Especially when you're home with a toddler who's teething and trying to work. A lot of those things just don't go together. You know the teething is bad when she bit one of her like play coins that goes inside a piggy bank and went and like started shaking as she was biting it so hard. I'm like, oh dear. Time for some Tylenol. Okay. Time to assemble. And then I have this little dude. Isn't he pretty? That I'm going to add with the fine tip glue pen. So I'm just going to add a few little dabs here and there. And stick it down. Stick it down like that. And press for a few seconds. Whenever I'm using the fine tip glue pen, I do like to press for a few seconds to give it that chance to get a nice strong hold. So fairly simple card, but has that little extra bling, uses up designer paper. One of the awesome things about a card like this, hey Heather, is that a card like this uses a 4x4 piece of designer series paper. And if you're a math whiz, then you've guessed it, that 4x4 is divisible by 12. So you get to use every single inch of your designer series paper, and with no leftovers, no designer paper left behind. And you can also use both sides of it. So the concept of this card, you could use, both sides of the paper, one for one, and then use another one for that. And then what is that? 4x4, so 4, 8, 12, 3, 6, 9. So 9 cards from one sheet of designer series paper is an awesome way to get the most out of that paper and to make quick and simple cards. So a lot of times whenever I use designer series paper, I like to do things in numbers divisible by 12 because I like to be able to use every little bit of it. I don't want to use, the majority of it and end up with like a strip this big left over that I don't know what I'm going to do with it, or that sort of thing. Although if I do end up using it and having like an odd, trying to look, I don't think I have any like odd strips left over. But if I do have like an odd little strip left over, I sometimes use it as decoration for the inside of my cards. So that sort of helps coordinate the card together while also using up that little leftover piece. I think Claire could hear my voice, and so she's standing at the top of the stairs yelling. So tell me how you guys are doing today. What are you guys all having for supper tonight? We are having turkey burgers and baked oven fries. The chicken Alfredo pizza last night was amazing, and I had leftovers for lunch, which is double amazing because then I got to enjoy it twice. Do you guys like leftovers or not? I know that that's like kind of a hot topic. Like, some people absolutely hate leftovers and other people like live for leftovers. Captain D's family meal to go. So what's your favorite thing at Captain D's? To be honest, I don't know that I've ever eaten at Captain D's. I mean, maybe I have, but I like fish. I love shrimp. That's what I've been eating on all my Fridays during Lent is shrimp. You do like leftovers? Okay, see, I'm a leftovers person, but Brad is not. He doesn't like leftovers. I mean, he's always the first one to like cut his sandwich in half and like eat the leftovers the next day, but like just general like everyday leftovers, no. He doesn't prefer them. So I eat all the leftovers all the time, and he does not. And my dad is also the same. Like, my mom will eat leftovers all the time, loves them. And my dad's like, really? Leftovers? Not a fan. So I guess, they always kind of say that you marry someone who's like one of your parents. And Brad is like my dad, and I am like my mom. Fried fish and hush puppies. I don't know that I can get on board with hush puppies. They're just so weird. I like eat the first one and I don't know, I go back and forth between like, oh, that was good, and like, what the heck was that? I don't know. They're so weird because they're like soft cornbread, but also fried and crispy. Hey, Casey. Let me know. Are you guys like hush puppy fans? Or do you think they're kind of weird like me? I mean, I'm weird, so not surprised to think that they are too. So this is the card, if you're just jumping on, this is the card that I'm making now. And then this is the card that we already made a few of. There was 3 of these. And then now I have a ton of these. You're not a fan of Hush Puppies? Okay. Casey, what about you? I don't know how many people are on. I just know who's kind of like talking in the conversation. So I don't mean to leave you out if you are watching. I'm just kind of looking at the comments as best as I can. Oh, I like the cards. Well, thank you, Heather. Yeah, these little copper blingies are super fun, but they are kind of a pain in the butt to adhere. Like, I just wish they were like a sticker or something. And that one I totally didn't stamp first, so let's hope I left enough room. Yep. Perfect. And then you always have to remember to put this back on. So you're a fan of Hush Puppies? Okay, well, I guess we're like, what, about 50-50 then? I figure that way there's more for you. There's definitely a lot of crazy things that I like. I'm trying to think of something crazy that I like. I like anything with cheese on it. We did get our Universal Yums box in the mail today. And it is Brazil. And I opened up one thing before coming downstairs to work. And I was not a fan of that. It was weird. It was like called something that made me think it was going to be like a little snack thing. Like corn. But then also it was sweet. So it was kind of like puff corn, but a little bit more corny. And it was sweet. There was no like salt to it. So it was kind of awkward. And the sweetness really made it awkward. But yeah, I totally like bit into it thinking it was going to be like a crunch. Like a chip or like a cracker. And it just kind of, you know, like styrofoam, like popcorn kind of is. It just went like, nyeh, and I was like, oh, that was weird. Corned beef is pretty crazy and yummy. So yeah, we had that conversation yesterday where I don't think I've ever had corned beef. And Brad likes it out of the can. And it looks like meatloaf and it kind of looks gross. So, yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Heather, how was your corned beef yesterday? Ooh, I got a good one for you because it's almost the season. Have you guys ever had morel mushrooms and do you like them? I will say that yes, I have. I grew up on them practically and I do like them. Awesomeness. So you're a fan of morel mushrooms too. Okay, good, good. I'm glad I'm not alone. They're like gold sometimes for people. They sell them like on the black market, it sounds like, because people just love them. But, you know, like anybody in a city or populated area can't really get them because they're in wooded areas. They're okay. So how do you eat them, Casey? Like a lot of times we like you soak them in salt water and then and then like mix them with like an egg and graham, or not graham cracker, but like cracker, like Ritz, or why do I want to say wheat thins? No, saltines, and then like mix them in that and like press it really hard into a pan. And so then it kind of becomes like a potato pancake sort of thing, but they do kind of have like a rubberiness to them, which I'm surprised I like because I kind of have like a food texture thing. Like, I'm not a fan of coconut. The flavor isn't the best, but I really hate, I hate the texture of that. Yeah, that's just awkward for me. And I don't like to crunch my cake. Unless it's Heath Bar. I'll crunch a Heath Bar cake. I do like Heath Bar. So it looks like I have 2 more, but I have 3 options. So to decide which one not to use, I'm going to say this one I'm not going to use. So that's going to go in the scrap bin. This is almost gone. I've almost used every last drop of it. And then we just hope that I don't break another one. But, like I said, I made that fabulous video for you guys to show you how to fix adhesives and everything. So, it's a positive thing. You really like Dr. Pepper? I've started to like Dr. Pepper and cream soda and cherry Dr. Pepper. Brad is an absolute lover of Dr. Pepper. I don't care for it. Not at all. Every time, like, I'll take a sip of, like, something that he's drinking, and I'll be like, oh, is that Dr. Pepper? And he's like, yeah, you knew that. And I was like, yeah. Still went for it. I would be interested to try the cream soda or the cherry Dr. Pepper, though, just because, why not? I want to see what they taste like. I always hate that they come out with things like that as, like, a 12-pack or something. And I'm like, well, I just want to try it. What happens if I don't like it? Then I have 11 others that I have to deal with. But yeah, then set them out on the front porch for the UPS guy, I guess. Dr. Pepper is gross. So I actually am a very crazy soda person. Growing up, it was like Pepsi products. Like, I don't even feel like, not to say that Coke didn't exist in my hometown, but it was like, it didn't exist in my hometown. Like it was like Coke products were things that you got in the city, and I lived in a small town. And I know that's not true. I know every grocery store has both Coke and Pepsi products. So we only drank Pepsi products though. And I hated Pepsi. It was always Mountain Dew. Like, loved Mountain Dew. I drank Mountain Dew all the time. I even mixed Mountain Dew and Kool-Aid, which is what my license plate says because I loved Kool-Aid so much. Mixed the two together all the time, you know, the craziest sugar you could ever imagine. Yes, so much. No, I'm not diabetic. Thank goodness. But, yeah, then I met Brad, and I still was a Mountain Dew fan. And then I kind of, like, gave up soda and didn't drink any. And then, like, I guess because Brad drank Coke and Pepsi, like, I picked up that again. So it's so weird how my soda has changed throughout the years. And then, like, whenever I was pregnant, I would still, like, you know, I tried to limit, you know, how much soda I was drinking. And then as I got farther along in my pregnancy, I didn't like the taste of it. So, like, I always, you know, liked my Coke Zero and stuff and my little pick-me-up, and it just didn't taste good. So I quit drinking it. And then now I'm back to drinking it, so. What are you going to do? Things change. It's okay. Cream soda. So cream soda is like a childhood thing. I think I like it. I don't remember. Because, you know, like as a kid, you always drank all that weird stuff. Like we used to drink like Vess, which had like, I like orange soda. I think orange soda is good. I don't know if I remember what like grape soda and like all those other ones taste like. Does anybody know? If I'm drinking soda, I drink tea, like homemade tea. Like, so my dad drinks Lipton, like the powder stuff, which I feel like I've graduated. And now that I drink like Lipton tea bag tea, but cold, I'm like, ew, that powder stuff is nasty. But yeah, that's what I grew up on too. And I like a good sweet tea. It doesn't have to be heavily sweet, but I do like a good sweet tea. But do you guys remember Fresca? I remember drinking Fresca as a kid, and it was like the cool soda. I don't know how we got on this crazy tangent about soda, but that's been interesting. Crazy to see how so many people are so different, like a tea bag and then add sugar and ice. Yeah. My mom drinks hot tea all the time. Big Red. What's Big Red? Big Red, like the gum? Okay, I actually did finish all of those cards. We're going to find out what Big Red is, and then, let me see. I think we're going to get out the paper pumpkin kit. Maybe I should clean some of my stamps. Although this one is not really that wet. Tell me more about this Big Red. Like red cream soda. What's red cream soda? It's super sweet. I have not seen it in a long time. Wait, Code Red? Like Code Red Mountain Dew? And that is super sweet. But they do still have it. It's out there. My husband actually likes Code Red Mountain Dew. But he doesn't like regular Mountain Dew. I'm like, or is it that like that red drink, that high C, high punch something? That was also red. We always just called it orange drink or red drink. No? Okay, so look at how fabulous. Isn't it so cute? And let me tell you, these stamps blow my mind. I'm so excited. So there's 2 sets of stamps because of Paper Pumpkin's 7th birthday. And I'm just going to hold those there for a while. If I remember I don't really remember because I thought there was a bunny. There's like hearts and clouds and flowers. And then like that's just like some background stuff. No, it's called Big Red. I'm going to have to Google Big Red because I'm not sure I know what that is. And then some cute greetings. And then this one has these cute welly boots. You haven't gotten yours? Oh, I'm sorry. I should have warned you that this was a sneak peek. But look at these wellies. And then like you can do the boots in the flowers or you can just do them regular and then color them. And then flowers and a basket of flowers. And then this is like a doorway, like a front stoop. And then there's the bunny. And then it says, I believe in you. Like, love it. I got mine yesterday. So I would say you should be getting yours soon. And these, look at those. Oh, so fabulous. Okay, so we're going to do like the first 4. And then I'm probably going to jump off because I need to get some other stuff done before this evening. You guys you got mine yesterday? Yeah, so, well, I guess everybody in this town got theirs yesterday. I know the boots are so cute. I feel like you could do so many things with those. Okay, let's look at the picture. Like here they did a shaker card with the boots. Super, super, super cute. Okay, so for this one, we're tying some twine around, adding the boots. Boots. One of the things whenever you're doing multiples is that all 4 of these sheets of boots are all together. So rather than popping them out one at a time, just pop them all out together as one. And because I'm a freak, I'm going to cut that off and throw those away. Because I'm done with them and I want them to be nice and clean. But first we have to tie some twine around twice into a cute little bow. Well, stay tuned on how cute the bow is. Oh, wait. We have to do raindrops on the background. Oh, that's what these are. Those aren't raindrops. Oh, those are raindrops. I thought these were the raindrops, and I was like, that does not look like raindrops. These are the raindrops. And the ink is basic gray. Not gonna lie, just gonna use my big ink pad. They stamped like 1,000,000 of these. I don't know that I'm gonna do 1,000,000. But they also, it looks like they stamped, yeah, you can stamp like 2 and 3 times to get that various shade. Perfect. Oh, they also did the lines on the bottom to make it look like the ground. I kind of thought this was bricks. Apparently not. So these are like little lines, and they go down here at the bottom. Oh, they also did that multiple times. Okay. So it went from this to this. It looks so clean like this. And then it's like I just dirtied it. Hey Becky, welcome. I'm working on the March paper pumpkin kit that came in the mail yesterday. And it's called No Matter the Weather. And it's super, super cute. And I'm stamping 1,000,001 little raindrops. I'm so ready for sunshine. Oh, I still need to do the raindrops on this one. So there we are. And this is what it's going to look like, supposedly. Hopefully I can get mine to look that cute. Okay, now we got to tie some twine around. So I'm going to close that up and clean both of these. Twine. So one of my tips for the baker's twine is to go ahead and tie it into a double knot before making the bow so that you have that nice strong hold around the card, because otherwise it's hard to make it tight. Where this now it's nice and tight and it's good, and so then now I'm just going to make a bow with the ends. I will say, now that I'm working on Paper Pumpkin and everything, the April Paper Pumpkin kit, which comes right to your door, it will actually be family oriented. It will have Mother's Day and Father's Day greetings in it. And it will be, I want to say it was 8 full-size cards. So then if you need to move your ribbon after you've placed it down, squeeze your card like this and then just slide it along. And then I'm pretty sure the boots are put on with dimensionals. Ooh, there's like little parts of the boots that I need to pop out. So I know during this crazy time, then getting fun mail is exciting, and being able to craft without like needing a ton of supplies is a bonus. So getting the April Paper Pumpkin might be something that you want to do so that you can still stamp and you know you'll have everything. I need to move my bow over a little farther. Okay, so I covered up all of her boots. Oh. I was supposed to cover up the green boots that she's wearing with the green boots. And I did not do that. But that's okay. We're just going to take this first one as is and adjust accordingly. Oops. No one has to know what the original looks like, right? If you want, you can always go to paperpumpkin.com to sign up, but I can also put my link down below once I jump off of here so that you guys can sign up for Paper Pumpkin. And you can sign up for 1 month, you can sign up for multiple months. That's like you can sign up for more than one kit each month. Know that you will get 2 of like the stamp sets and the inks and stuff like that. So you can also get refills of the kit after the kit has already come out. So if you really just want like a ton of that one, you might want to just wait for the refill rather than getting multiples of the same kit with multiple ink pads and stamps and stuff. So I'm going to hold all 3 of these together and punch out those little inserts so I don't have to do each individual one. Okay, this time I'm actually going to cover up the boots. And not cover up my bow. Okay. That's what it's really supposed to look like. Super, super cute. Okay, well, I think I'm going to jump off. I'm going to go ahead and finish these last two, and hopefully tomorrow I can jump on and we can do the other two cards in the March Paper Pumpkin Kit. Like I said, I will leave a link down below so that you can sign up for the April Paper Pumpkin Kit and do Paper Pumpkin together with me. So hopefully I'll be on again tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon, and we will have some stamping therapy together and get through this together. Love, hugs, and prayers to all of you guys. Definitely stay safe. And I'll see you all later. Bye.